What's up, Gundam pilots? It's your boy Daniel. Let's go, and we're back at it again, episode number 3. If you are returning, I appreciate you guys for your love and continued support of liking my videos, commenting on my videos, and helping my channel and community grow. If it's your first time here, I hope you have a blast, and if you do happen to have a good time, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, as it will help me out tremendously, continue to help my channel and community grow. On today's episode, we're going to get into the updated Baja Blast 2.0 and how the deck is performing. As I continue to do these deck videos for you guys, I want to make sure I'm able to prove to you and give you results on how the deck can perform out in the competitive scene. I don't want to continue to give you guys versions and have dumbed down versions where you're just going to try this out at locals and you're just going to get totally smacked up and it just feels like I'm lying to you, and I don't want to do that. So we had an amazing weekend, right? A great weekend. If you guys do happen to follow me on Instagram, thank you. I love your support. If you're not, go ahead and hit up that Instagram, Danny_O, if you haven't yet. TCG, Top Choice Gaming, in the city of Redlands, in downtown Redlands, just had their 500 store credit tournament, and boy, was it fun. Sunday also was a great time. I went to a collectible exchange in the city of Rancho Cucamonga. Great $1,000 tournament. Shout out to teammate Joe from Team TCG that took home the dub. Unfortunately, your boy couldn't do it, but Saturday was a great day. We were able to pull out a W. 6 rounds, went 6-0 undefeated. We were able to keep the store credit within the house. It was great. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is the Gundam Headquarters. All right, what's up, guys? Glad to have you back. As I stated, I just played this past weekend at Top Choice Gaming on Saturdays in the city of Redlands. I was able to go undefeated, 6 rounds, 6-0. Felt great. The deck felt great. It did what I needed to do. I'll go into all the card details again, the reasons, how many I'm running, the reasons behind it, and yeah. So on level 2's 1-drops for Zaku 2, probably one of the best level 2 1-drops in the game, as it attacks for 3. You're able to kill bases right away. Pairing this with a pilot, automatically killing mostly anything on the field, right? 3 plus 2 attack from a pilot, it's going to be a 5, so it's really great. It's really awesome to have. If you're running Zeon, Zaku, it's a must. So from the last video, we were on 3 Zaku 2s. We are now on 4 Zaku 2s, the 2-2s. It's great just to have again. Being able to go low to the ground early on and always have on turn 2 play 2 guys, especially if you're going first or either second if you just want to get the aggro rush going. It's great. It's awesome to have. So we're on 4 and 4. Change to the deck that if you watched the first video, what we are on now, we're on 2 GMs. We took out DOPS. The reason behind taking out the DOPS, we just felt with a lot of the ping going around, it just felt very rough, even in the blue-red matchups, even more than it feels still right now. The deck can still run DOP. I think the Scry one is still amazing, but I don't think it is necessary. I would rather have a 2-2 person on the field that can be able to challenge, if anything, especially if I pair it with any of my pilots. It feels a lot better. And like I said, having a 2-2 on the field instead of a 1-1 feels great, as always. Now we're going into level 3s. If you are running Zeon staple, right? We have 3 of the Zaku 2s, the Char Zaku 2s, where you're able to scry 3. Look for your Char Galru. That's what this is here for. It's being able to play this late game when you know you need to search for your Char Gelgs, so you can try to finish the game off. Try not to keep this in hand early, just because I want to see this later, so I could search for this when I scry 3, and I don't lose any of my tempo, you could say. Again, if you're running Zeon, you're going to be on the 4 Char Zakus too. Being able to create a 3-1 token is still great. Again, into the red-blue matchup, it does feel hard sometimes, and I know it could feel bad because the token that it creates is exerted, so they're able to crash into this. You create your token, then they're able to play one of their units that pings one of your brings the token that this creates. It's rough, but it's a necessary roughness that we have to go through. If you're able to link this with Quiv, whatever, and then crash into a unit, breach, still hit a shield, and then create the token, I think is the best case scenario that could happen. It's a great thing. Yeah, it's basically the best scenario from the Char you can have. We went from, I believe it was 4 level 3, 2 costs Rizels. We were on 4. We knocked it down to 3 so we can make some room in the deck for cards that you'll see. Rizel's still awesome. 3 or 4, it's still great. It just depends how many 3-drops you want to run, the curve you want to run. Sometimes I feel like I want to be able to take out another Rizel for maybe another GM just to have a lower curve. But we'll get into that a little bit later. What we did bump up, Gelgoop. We went to 4. This card is awesome. Being able to pair this with the Char Pilot, being able to pair this with McQueeve, it's awesome. Have Breach 1, value trade into characters. It's just great. This is a 4 of, must of. Back again for Char Gelgoos, right? If you're running this deck, you're on 4. It's automatic. It's a no questions asked. You have to run 4. This is your game-winning card. You search for it with your Scry Char, gets you to the end. And this is what you want to see, right? Mid-game, even early game, if you're able to get the base to bring this out for free, swing, and continue to create that pressure. On pilots, we are still on 4 Amuro. Amuro is one of the best pilots. There are blocker decks still out there, blue-white. One of the decks I did lose to on Sunday, not on Saturday. Just being able to go around blockers is great. It gives the +2 attack. 1 life, awesome. One of the best pilots out there still. Again, we are on the Char aggro. Baja Blast Rush, we are on the Char pilots. It's a must to have if you want to continue to keep that pressure on your opponents. And all you got to do is once you get one of these in the discard graveyard, and then you see your Char, it's all you need. You just need one of these. You just need to see one of these to go to the graveyard. And then once you start seeing these, you're set. You're solid. You're continuously pressuring. Every time you draw one into one of these, if you have another Zeon in hand, you discard to bring this back to attach. It's awesome. We are on 3 McQueeves, MQueeve. However, like I said, being able to pair this with Gelgoop is awesome. This is going to create, since we're on 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 Zeons, I believe. That's 24 characters that we can give Breach 1 to. That's all you need. Breach 1 is all you need. Because as long as they don't have a base and you're able to attach this to a Char token creator, you trade, you still hit a shield, you still create a 3/1 token. That was tremendous value. Even into just your little Zaku 2s, it's a 3/3 now that you can value trade, still hit a shield because of Breach 1. Awesome. Again, we're on 3 resolve. I don't see it necessary going to 4. 2 just feels like too little. 3 feels like an awesome number. The only way I would go to 4 is if I wanted to go lower to the ground, which is an option that I'm thinking of, possibly, to see how maybe the deck performs just going a little bit more wider, a little faster. I'm going to talk about it just a little bit. New addition to the family, Siege Ploy, right? Yeah, Siege Ploy. This card is awesome. Being able to do this on their end turn after they leave a blocker up, awesome. Being able to play this on a blocker along with Amaro, awesome. Being able to do this after they attack with their first unit, they go inter combat attack, either shield or my guy. Sure. Actions, tap the other guy. So now not other guys are attacking. Awesome card. The burst also triggers. So if this is in your prize pool or your shield pool and it pops off, it's awesome as well. We are still on 4 Zanzibars, the best base for this deck. Being able to cheat out your 4-drop Zaku that costs 4. 4-drop Char that costs 4 for this. That's what you want to look for all the time. This is cheating this out with this is awesome. All right, last addition to the family, Corsica. One of the best bases also. Creating a 4/2 token on turn 3 if the curve is right. Great. Having, I think, with red blue being also semi-aggressive, an aggressive deck, having another base, being able to protect yourself if it's in the shield pool, saves me so many times. So that is the deck, guys. But there are some things that I do maybe want to change out just to see if I can go a little bit more faster. And with that would probably be Corsica. I think Corsica is great. I think it's an awesome base. But I think Corsica comes out. I think it does come out so that we can fit maybe one more GM. So we're on for a 11 level 2 1 cost. But there are times when I still, for just horrible luck, I still don't get an opener with a level 2 1 cost. Yesterday, I played at a collectible exchange, and round 1, I drew into my first 5. I had 3-drop, 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 3-drop pilot going first. I said, yeah, this is not going to work. So I mulligan 5. I draw into Gelgu, Char. And I said, what is going on? I think I was a pilot. Then I said, what is going on? I didn't play anything till turn 4, and it just felt so bad. But it happens, unfortunately. But that's why I do feel like maybe going to either 11 or even 12 level 2 1-drops to have that higher chance of being able to go 1-drop, 1-drop on turn 2. It's very great. This would probably be the only thing I would take out. Aside from one more thing maybe I would take out would be the Siege Boys. They're awesome. I love them. They're great. But I want to be able to have that better curve or chances of being able to play the units in a great tempo aggro fashion. So maybe this would become the 4th Rizel. And then if I really wanted to go into 12 GMs, these 2 Siege Boys would be 2 GMs. And I'm on 12 level 2 1-drops now. So that if I do happen to get into a show resolve, my chances of being able to drop units after that become significantly higher. The only thing is with that, if I do happen to go into 2 more GMs, 1 more Rizel, my Char Scry 3 chances greatly diminishes. I missed so many times on Saturday, but I was still able to pull out the wins, but it just felt so bad scrying 3, seeing pilot Corsica, or seeing GM Rizel pilot, and it just feels so bad when you miss and you need that 1 card. But luckily I was able to win. It was a great tournament, great turnout, 48 players, awesome people, awesome community. I sorry guys, I didn't have stickers that day. That was my bad. I left them in my other bag. So with that, I hope you guys have a blast playing this deck. It's fun. I don't want to give you guys a horrible deck list that I know is not going to work, but this does work. I am going to continue to test more out to see if I want to go more low to the ground, or maybe change it up. Maybe see what we can mess with even more. Like if I do want to put the DOPS back in instead of GM so that my Char triggers more, but I'm still going to be on 12 level 1s. Because even though the DOP might get pinged, I still think it's an awesome card. I think DOP Scrying 1 is awesome. The video, guys. But there is a 1K tournament happening this weekend in the city of El Monte. I'll be posting the flyer in the video. You'll be able to see. It is in-store sign up, but I do believe you could give them a call as long as you pay through Zelle or something. I'm not 100%. I would give them a call, see what's going on. But it is in the city of El Monte. Great. It's going to be a great time. I know a lot of people that are going. Unfortunately, I will not be going. I do play another game, Lorcana, and they're having a 5K tournament in the city of Anaheim this weekend, so I will not be able to attend the 1K for Gundam. Gonna try to go back and forth between 2 card games. But until next time, as always, keep on fighting, pilots, and break those shields. Peace.